Welcome back to your very feel-good breakfast show this morning, a Tuesday morning. We've gotten it off in a fine style. I always light up when we hit our youth segments. Why? Because I get the opportunity to be inspired myself and spread a little bit of that love around. We've got three incredible young athletes in studio with us this morning to open your eyes on a sport that is growing incredibly, not just here in the Western Cape, but I think in South Africa in general. I've got some of our SA under 18 and one SA under 20 hockey player, Alex Aubrey, Wesley Crotts and JP Brits. Welcome to studio, guys. And I wanted to make that distinction because you look incredibly young to be playing against under 20s. Where did it all start for you? How does one get into ice hockey in our corner of Africa on a continent that is predominantly a desert? Where did it begin for you, my bro?
Well, I used to play field hockey at first, and I used to enjoy that, and I used to ice skate a lot. Okay. So my mom used to gamble, so she told me, "Hey, look here, let's go to Grand West, and you can play hockey, I can gamble," and from there I just grew onto it.
It was a fair trade.
Yeah.
Tell us a little bit, Wesley, how did your progression in the sport begin? How did you find yourself playing it and to get to the South African national level? How did that journey begin?
Well, firstly, I started off like everyone starts off all slowly and stuff, and then I got approached from a Joburg, a coach, and he asked me, "Why didn't you join my team?" And after, I was because I used to skate a lot, and then I started playing for the team, and I went overseas, and then afterwards, my first tour, I got a watch, and I came back and I was like, "Oh, maybe I can get further and further and further."
Nothing like a little incentive. Yeah. You got your Western Province colours on, well done, son. Who do you play for locally?
Locally, I play for the Cape Town Penguins. They're a club, so...
And I'm sure they're very proud at the moment. Where did it begin for you? How did you get into the sport?
Well, I started playing ice hockey at home. In Canada, there used to be a rink in our back garden, so we used to just throw water and it used to freeze, and I just used to play with my stick, and I just got into it like that.
So what is the next step for you guys? Obviously, I would imagine finding a balance when it's a sport that you can't exactly go and play at school. You've got to have a rink, first of all. You've got to have the infrastructure. I'm assuming very supportive parents. Do you have long-term goals here? Is the NHL the end result?
Well, NHL is a bit much, I'm not going to lie, but after school, I'm done here. I'm going to go to Canada, further my career there, see how far I can get.
Do you have structures in place that carry you across? How do you bridge that gap?
I'm not really sure, actually.
The dream is there, and if you've got the talent. So how do you manage your life? How do you manage school? And we were going to have another one of your teammates, but the reality of school is that he's off writing the exams at the moment. How do you balance that? How do you put in enough time to be able to make the national level and still do everything that you need to at your age?
Sleep in school.
We are not advocating sleeping in school by any means. Seriously, what does that take in terms of training? How many hours do you have to put in?
It's hard. We practice 4 times a week, and sometimes early mornings, late nights. In at 12 o'clock last night we played a game, only got him past 1.
Did you win? Was it worth it?
No, we lost.
Oh man, the pain.
JP won.
Yeah. Well done, son. I can see why you're in such a good mood this morning. So take us through your kind of training in terms of a fitness and a physicality. I think that's something that always interests me. How does it compare? What attributes have you been able to develop physically that exist in ice hockey that you might not find in another sport?
Well, I mean, we just we train a bit. We train on Thursday nights, so that helps us with our fitness level. Also, I train at home, so that's we do stick handling and stuff, and that really helps with your skill in terms of ice hockey.
Yeah, the hand-eye coordination blows my mind. I did have a day out in the ice, and it was a sobering experience for me. Well, gentlemen, where can we go to find you guys online? Are you on Twitter? Do you have a Facebook page?
You can contact Charmaine at 072 946 0290. She has all the info if you want to start ice hockey, any questions, everything.
Awesome, a brilliant sport to get into, and they also need your support, so check out our Facebook page. We've got all of their contact details. If you want to be a sponsor to help these youngsters get the best possible platform, we'll have those details as well. What a fantastic way to continue a very feel-good Tuesday morning. Gentlemen, thank you so much for joining us, and all the best of luck. We look forward to seeing what you can do on the national level.
Thank you.
Awesome stuff. Well, we've got all sorts of Christmas treats coming your way this morning, and of course the latest on the entertainment front as well. Love to hear your thoughts on that. Let's get into a little bit more feel-good fun on our Tuesday morning.
Espresso Youth Sport, brought to you by Deep Heat. Warms pain away.